came in the league, went straight for the title. No time to idle, I'm finna get it, put that on the Bible. This is survival, gotta treat every move made like the final. One by a mile, nobody believe it, they all in denial. Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. Still in the show, that's the crook in me. They want me gone with the hook in me. Asking why is he here like I shouldn't be. I've been on grind since Auto. 10,000 hours the motto. They see the bag is coming out and flocking to me like I won the lotto. Dancing with the devil, there's no recital. I'm killing competition, ain't no revival. I shoot it to kill it, I'm aiming for vitals. I'm showing no mercy when facing my rivals. Snakes in the grass, they getting exposed. I know they be lurking, I'm watching them close. Acting like friends, but really they foes. Thought they be scheming and said adios. Yeah, I gotta get it. Yeah, by any means. Yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta get it, the mindset. I gotta get it, the mindset. Hey, back with a vengeance, back on the grinds, back to the business. Hey, God is my witness, they watching my moves like shows they binging. Hey, best keep distance, all of my haters send best of wishes. I get to the bag with the quickness, no I don't need no assistance, no. Yeah, no playing it safe, I said let's get it, you say not today. What can I say, if you ain't gon' go for it, get out the way. Yeah, got no time to waste, can't be with me if you not at my pace. You not at my level, you not in my race. One foot on the gas, I'm pushing the brakes. You dancing with the devil, there's no recital. I'm killing competition, ain't no revival. I shoot it to kill it, I'm aiming for vitals. I'm showing no mercy when facing my rivals. Snakes in the grass, they getting exposed. I know they be lurking, I'm watching them close. Acting like friends, but really they foes. Saw they be scheming and said adios. Yeah, I gotta get it. Yeah, by any means. I gotta get it. I gotta get it, the mindset. I gotta get it, the mindset. I gotta get it, the mindset.
Yeah. I'm ready to play now. Put me in the game now. I came here to prove it. I'm ready to do it. I can't be afraid now. Put me on the stage now. I'm ready to rage now. I feel like an animal stuck in a cage and I'm ready to break out. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop. This time, like the last time, you better get ready to race to the top. I'm ready to do this. Show you what the truth is. I step on the field, it's time to get real. I'm feeling so ruthless. My time. None of you people can tell me to stop. Lower the lights down. Hand over my crown. Hand over my heart. I do this for my town. I do this for my crowd. So turn me up real loud. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop. Yeah. So what are you afraid of? Those feelings are made of. Get in the game, your moment of fame. Show them what you made of. It's time that we stand up. It's time that we man up. For anyone asking who is the best, we putting our hands up. My time, my time. Nothing can keep me from reaching the top. This time, like the last time, I'm moving so fast, I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to throw down. It's time for the showdown. I'm ready to rise. Don't be surprised, I'll take on the world now. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop. Lower the lights down. Hand over my crown. Hand over my heart. I do this for my town. I do this for my crowd. So turn me up real loud. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop. My town, my crown. We know what it takes to be reaching the top. We reaching the top. We reaching the top. We know what it takes to be reaching the top. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop. My town, my crown. We know what it takes to be reaching the top. We reaching the top. We reaching the top. We know what it takes to be reaching the top. Lower the lights down. Hand over my crown. Hand over my heart. I do this for my town. I do this for my crowd. So turn me up real loud. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop. Turning the track up. I'm never gonna back down. Hand over my heart. I do this for my town. I do this for my crowd. So turn me up real loud. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop. shine with the glow. This is my time with it though. This is my time to be way at the top. Me and my guys gon' pay out the block. I don't look like boss, time's right. And I know the sea is walking in the limelight. Promise you gon' wanna watch like a sci-fi. My guys are high risers, high tide. Might drown if you come to my side. I pledge allegiance for lifetime. My squad connected like Wi-Fi. We grind and you see the highlights. This my life. It ain't a game now. Me and you, we ain't the same now. Lions coming out to play now. Opposition out the way now. Out of the way. You wasn't invited. Say you come to play. I dare you to try it. You don't wanna try me. Then step up to my team. Yeah, out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Game now, me and you, we ain't the same now. Lions coming out to play now. Opposition out the way now. Out of the way, you wasn't invited. Say you come to play, I dare you to try it. You don't wanna try me, then step up to my team. Yeah, out of the way, yeah, yeah. Out of the way, yeah, yeah. Out of the way. I got the fam, I got the keys, I get to work. I ain't the man, you know what I'm saying. So leave it to me, cause I get it first. Yeah, woo, I've been going all day, man. Same plan, can't change that. Till I'm riding around, whole squad sitting back, chilling in the Maybach. Yeah, only as deep as your roots go. I don't do corny like fructose. If you got the drummer, that's word to my mama. I'll cover you up like a tombstone. I was last in my past, now you see I'm the one. They say work, never work. If you work and it's fun. We on the winning team. On top where you find us. We can do anything. Non-stop till our time's up. We on the winning team. On top where you find us. We can do anything. Non-stop till our time's up. We can do, ayy, we coming up from the dirt. Ayy, they tryna get us to fall. Ayy, I don't even gotta flex now, boy. It's only win by the fault. Ayy, taking off with the ring, ain't nothing left, man. We the kings, ran with the team, ran with the dream, ran with the one fan in the seats. Ayy, I pay my dues, check the receipt. Looking at you, you already peaked. Way, way, way back then. You can't follow with my tracks, man. I was last in my past, now you see I'm the one. They say work, never work. If you work and it's fun. We on the winning team. On top where you find us. We can do anything. Non-stop till our time's up. We on the winning team. On top where you find us. We can do anything. Non-stop till our time's up. We on the winning team. On top where you find us. We can do anything. Non-stop till our time's up. We on the winning team. On top where you find us. We can do anything. Non-stop till our time's up.
Just like a movie, just like a storybook. We are the future, we're the ones they won't overlook. We'll take it all the way and live another day. We'll make a statement to the world that we're here to stay. Whoa, whoa, yeah, 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 yeah. It's time to be the hero. Champions or just the shooting stars, we'll put our courage to the test in the final hour. And do we stand tall and rise above it all? You know we're coming at you hard like a cannonball. Whoa, whoa, yeah, 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 yeah. It's time to be the hero. We're looking This is where we'll save the day. When the lights go out, yeah, we'll stand our ground. You know where there's a will, there's a way, yeah. Just like a movie, just like a storybook, we are the future, we're the ones they won't overlook. It's time to be the hero.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome back to the Bonehead Racing Rookie Series. Today we are back here with the first round of the chase, the round of 12. The main season is officially over, and well, we're out here having some fun as we see a little bit of wreckage going on. As we are having maybe a little bit of issues with some paint schemes. I'm going to go ahead and refresh. As everyone is trying to get their way off pit lane. There they go. I am allowing the paints to refresh once again, so you might see a few white trucks for the time being. As for some reason, some of the chase guys' banners are not loading in. As it is a huge cluster off pit lane. There goes number one truck of Vincent. He's getting going right now. As qualifying is underway here at Michigan International. I am going to leave the caution thing up there just for now because I still haven't fixed that just yet. Let us know who's your favorite for this series. As a wreck does end up happening right in front of people. If they got the 1X, well, that, or 0X, that will not count their lap time. But we're getting ready to see some people start throwing in their laps as we have Aiden McConaughey and Vincent Ducey going at it right now. We're going to see who gets that pole position off of turn number 4, and it will be currently Aiden McConaughey. No, it will not. Kurt Stout with a 39.585 as that one truck almost went around there. That tells you how much of a draft we will have as the 9 truck goes up and over here at Michigan. That's what you got to watch out for here at Michigan when you're doing open qualifying is big packs like that. when everyone was just clustered in there. Sorry about that. I had to figure out what was going on with some of these paints. So yeah, a lot of these paints are updated. It's just not showing for, well, for my screen apparently. But we got quite a few drivers that we're gonna... Let's take a lap around here with Kurt, see what he has to do to get going out here. As we see, he kind of sticks up by the outside wall a little bit. He's not as close as some drivers want to be. But coming into the turns, the line right there that he's running is the line you want to run here at Michigan. It's the best line here. It's the fastest way around, supposedly. Because from my time being here and doing it in the Pro Series, that line, the second line up from the bottom, that is the best way around here at Michigan. As Kurt did not advance his time at all, but he is out there trying to improve his lap time, get going, have fun, and do what he can. We have a few people in different team chats. That is perfectly fine. We're not going to focus on that right away. As 15 seconds remain on the clock for qualifying. We're going to be getting ready to grid these guys up and have some fun. As Kurt will be your pole sitter as of right now, of what it's looking like. If he's not going to be your pole sitter, well then, I don't know who will. So as people are given an extra minute to finish their lap times here tonight, we have a total of 13 cars that have put down a lap time. Most likely we'll have more than 13 cars, as number 99, John, just yanked that pole position from Kurt. As I'm going to have to do something real quick. I do apologize for that. I had to change the camera here on the number 99 machine, because apparently I did not have the Chevys set to go. But the number 99 will steal that pole position away. It was pretty close. Pretty close. As everyone's going to start gridding up here shortly. As we are currently still waiting for some people to grid up, so we can start going through the grid. Alright. As soon as your leader pops in, actually, we're not going to have to wait for him. Number 20 of Kurt is already in here. Starting on the first row, we have the number 99 of John Meeks and the number 20 of Kurt Stout. Behind them, we have number 13 of Andy Brigant. And they have number 9 of Josh Thompson. Or Josh Thompson, yeah. Then we have number 71 of Andy McConaughey and number 5 of John Bridges. Then we have the number 21 of Aaron Shackley and number 19 of Matt Staten. Then we have number 3 of Daniel Pretorius and number 28 of Nick Salesberg. Then we have number 77 of Ben McMicking and number 1 of Vincent Goosey. Then we have number 25 Richard Yeoman and number 27 of Jordan Coates, but he is not graded up. Then we have number 29 of Garrett Vighton. Then we have number 88 of Jeff Day, and that's going to round out your starting grid here tonight, as we are currently waiting for the pace car to start rolling here in about 10 seconds. As we do have a new pace car in iRacing now. 100 laps is going to make up the difference tonight here for the first round of the chase. As people are starting to roll off here at Michigan International Raceway, or International Speedway, sorry. As John is going to be joined on the outside with chase contender Kurt Stout. Kurt has made it into the chase, no problem. As that pace car looking fresh right off of iRacing. That is a fictional car. I do not know what car that is based off of in real life. It might be a Toyota Camry based off car, but I could be wrong. Total of 15 cars take the starting grid here. A few people don't have their chase banners on for some reason. I'm going to have to remind these guys to get their chase banners on after this race. As pace car will be getting ready to pull off here off of turn number 4 here at Michigan International. We are getting ready to say let's go racing here tonight, and we also say good evening sim racing fans. Welcome to the first round of the championship chase, or the chase for the cup. As John's going to wait for that pace car to pull off. He's going to wait for the green flag to come out here at Michigan International. As we're going to get ready to say green flag comes out for the first time here tonight at Michigan. John got a great start on that inside lane as everyone is starting to get positioned right now, as here comes Kurt trying to defend that position, as now it looks like number 9, Josh Thompson, he's going to look to the inside of the number 20 machine. We're going to go back here to the chase contenders, as who's going to be in front for the first lap here at Michigan. Looks like it's going to be mostly Kurt, as Kurt's going down to the inside of the number 99 machine. As Kurt, he's going to look to the lead, as number 5, John Bridges, is right behind him, trying to sneak that lead away from Kurt, as number 5 is there. He is rolling away with that lead, as here comes the number 99. Maybe looking to make it 3 wide, but that's not going to do it, as Kurt will lead that first lap here tonight. As here comes John looking to that inside lane, trying to get in front of everyone else to make a storybook start. As here comes Aiden McConaughey, as they're 3 wide down the backstretch here at Michigan. They're 3 wide, almost 4 a little bit. As Aiden is looking inside the number 19 machine. Josh got a little loose off of turn number 3 there. As number 5 will lead this lap, as everyone is stacked up right now. Coming into the 3rd lap. It's kind of like a little bit of Talladega right now. And Aiden McConaughey is right on that rear bumper of the number 19 machine. They're 3 wide into going down the backstretch, as we saw number 13 there get a little risky. As they're not 3 wide no more. Here comes Aaron Shacklet looking to party a little bit, as 71 is going to try to clear the number 19 machine. Right now, it's all chase contenders to the front. Here comes the number 1 machine of Vincent Goosey. Does Vincent have anything in that one truck to have some fun up there with these guys? I'm not 100% sure, but Kurt Stout is looking right behind the number 5 machine. Will he get to the inside machine? I don't know what I'm saying. Will he get to the inside of the number 5? No, he will not. Here comes number 9 of Josh Thompson. He is looking around a little bit as number 5 is going down to the apron, trying to break the draft a little bit from them getting that huge run off of the turn there. But we're going to go ahead and crank it up for the first time here tonight at Michigan International once they cross the line. As here comes Josh. Almost got a little bit of bumper hook, but we're going to go ahead and let the trucks do the talking. That'll do it for the first crank it up here tonight. We got some driver cams going on right there. We had a few people there as we saw a little bit of close action racing as the first caution of the night does end up coming out. Not quite sure what happened there. We're going to go ahead and go take a look. That was perfect timing. As it looks like the number 99 got into the outside wall, and here comes the 13. Just nowhere to go. As that looks like it got him a little bit into deep trouble, but other than that, it is perfectly fine. These guys have two fascia pairs as we're gonna go ahead and go on board here with number 28 machine. See what it's like on his end. So it looks like it's a little bit hard to put pin the blame on someone on that. It looked like it might have just been a racing incident between the number 99 and them, because 13 ended up getting back to 99 if he was in the wall. So that's gonna be all up to the admins if they want to go an end of line or something. As everyone is coming down pit lane, Aiden McConaughey is going to be your leader, coming down pit lane and leading down. We're going to see who is going to be the first one off pit lane. As there they go, going down towards turn number 1. As Aiden McConaughey gets a perfect stop right there. Kurt Stout is also right there. We're going to go ahead and go to our pit lane camera, see who will win the race off pit road. As it looks like it's going to be the number 5 of John Bridges off pit lane. And then everyone else is just going to train behind him. It looks like it's mostly, if not all, of the round of 12 guys. We're going to go ahead and pull in someone here. Let's see. Who do we want to pull in? Number 21 machine. He's not here. I guess we'll pull in number 71 of Aiden McConaughey. Hey, Aiden, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
So, we see you on some sort of pit strategy. You were leading them down pit lane here for the first time, for first caution of the night. What is that strategy like right now for you?
Well, we're not so sure as of now. Just trying to get as much fuel in it as we can, so if this next run turns out to be really long, we can go longer than everybody else, but of course, everybody ended up pitting. So at that point, the strategy just kind of went out the window. So it's kind of like we're restarting the race, to be honest.
Alright, well, since pace car lights are off, do you think you'll have enough fuel to make it more than halfway?
Haven't really had a chance to do any math on it yet, but if I had to guess, we probably have enough.
Alright, well, hopefully we'll pull you back in here tonight.
Yes, sir.
Alright, you heard it straight from Aiden McConaughey. They're getting ready to rack him back up. As he said, this is going to basically be the restart. Well, it's going to be the start of the race. A lot of these guys, as you can tell, most of them have the round 12 banner and spoiler. That is to identify them, off of everyone else. But not all of them have it. So I'll probably have to remind them saying, hey, update your paint so you can get that banner so people know you're running for a championship. But most of the guys here already have that on. Some of these guys came in a little bit later and didn't have that on, but that is perfectly fine. Pace car is getting ready to dive back onto pit lane as we're getting ready to turn these guys loose once again here at Michigan International. We're going to go ahead and we're not going to go ahead and go on board just yet. John Bridges probably going to use that restart zone to his advantage. There's the restart zone, the Geico restart zone. Green flag comes out once again here at Michigan. It looks like John got a huge start on them. As here comes number 20 of Kurt Stout looking to the inside of number 71 machine, trying to re-challenge that 5 truck coming in here into turn number 2. It looks like most of them, if not all of them, are all trying to challenge the leader as of right now. As we do have one guy lagging back a little bit, that will be the number 28 machine. He's a lap down. As here comes Aiden McConaughey to the inside of the 5 truck. He's going to snatch that lead away from him. As it's going to be drag race. No, it will not. Aiden McConaughey leads that lap. He leads lap 15. As here comes number 21 machine, Aaron Shacklett. He's looking at party with these guys up here. Will that number 1 machine, Vincent Goosey, make it 3 wide for 4th position, I do believe? No, 5th position. No, that'll be 4th. Sorry. As it looks like the number 21 is all over that rear bumper of the 20 car. As number 5 is fighting back on the inside lane once again. Will Aiden get that crossover on him? Yes, he will. He will try to cross over going down towards the apron a little bit. He is inside. It's anyone's game right now. Will Aiden have enough speed to hold on to that lead coming out for turn number 1 and 2? He clears him, but I don't think that's enough just quite yet. As, well, yeah, it is. But here's one thing you gotta watch out for is that draft. The number 5 truck, he's going to be all over that rear bumper as he looks to the inside once again with that 71 machine. He has the tires to do that. Same thing with Aiden. As Aiden gets pushed up the racetrack a little bit as he crosses over down to the apron trying to get to that inside of the 5 machine. He does, as they're going to be side by side once again going into turn number 1. As here comes Kurt looking to make it a 3-way battle for the lead. As Vince is making it a 4-way battle for the lead. Here comes Ben, 3 wide out of 2 almost. As the 5 truck is looking to the inside once again. We're going to go on board with Vincent so you guys can see what it's like from his point of view of what these guys are doing. As 71 shoots high a little bit. Here comes Vincent challenging the 5 for the lead. And they're almost 3 wide. Vincent almost led that lap. As Vincent will shoot to the lead right now. Coming through turns number 1 and 2. As that 5 driver John Bridges, he's fighting back to the outside lane. Trying to look to hopefully hold on to that lead. As they're still side by side. 3 deep. Down into the backstretch, coming down in turn 3. And now coming out turn 4. Who's going to lead this lap? Who's going to lead lap 18? It's going to be close. It might be the number 1 machine of Vincent Goosey. And no, it will not. It'll be John Bridges once again. As they are getting closer and closer to each other. As Vincent is fighting on the inside lane. He doesn't have much help. The help is all on the outside lane. As Mac is a little loose off of turn number 2. As number 9, Josh Thompson, he gets in the wall, but he makes a smooth recovery. Here comes Aiden challenging the 5 truck once again on the inside lane. He's going to pull in front of the 5 truck. Will he block number 1 or will he block the 5? Looks like he's going to go up to the 5 a little bit. Here comes Vincent trying to fight back on the inside lane. As that's not enough. As they are almost 3 wide in turn 1. As here comes the 5 truck fighting once again to that inside lane. Right now, it's been between Aiden and John. Who's going to help who? This is like Talladega, but with less banking. As it looks like that number 1 machine, he's going to fall back a little bit with Kurt. Just trying to relax. Here comes Aiden and number 5 machine. Who's going to get to the start finish first? It's going to be Aiden. Aiden once again got him just by a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and pull up our top 5 ticker right now. There's your top 5 as of right now. Matt has fallen back a little bit all the way to 6th position. No, sorry, 7th position. He has fallen back just a little bit, but that is fine. As here comes Aiden fighting on the outside once again. Trying to stay in front of that 5 truck, but there's a lot of race left. We're not even halfway, and number 5 will go back to the lead right there. As now they're fighting back on the outside lane once again. The outside lane seems to be the most dominant lane here at Michigan. But will that be enough? It looks like most of the help's on the outside as everyone is side drafting the heck out of each other. As it looks like Aiden's going to try to fight back once again on the outside, but that's not going to be enough. Will he get the run off of turn number 4? Okay, he might. He might get it. He might get it. Here he comes. Once again, John just barely beats him going into turn 1. These guys have been going at it for a few laps. We're going to go back here to number 19 and Matt Staten. We're going to go to his onboard so you guys can get a little bit of an idea of what's going on. Matt, he's just relaxed. He knows these guys are really pushing their trucks. As we hear him pushing his truck pretty well, as they are 3 wide up ahead, as John gets sent into the wall. We're going to go back and take a look at what happened there. As we're going to see what happened as they went 3 wide in 2. It looks like Aiden just slid up a little bit. He might have got a little bit of net code. That sent the 5 truck into the outside wall, but he did a great job saving that truck. As we are still green here at Michigan. As that's going to take that 5 truck all the way back to 10th position. But that's going to give the lead to the number 21 machine as they are wrecking behind. Almost. As there was a little bit of contact right there. We're going to go back here and take a look at... We're going to see what exactly happened there. As it looks like netcode happened once again with that 71 machine. You can see there was no contact between those 2 trucks. That was all netcode. iRacing has had netcode before. As Aiden is all the way back here with the 5 truck. They're going to get a little battle going on. Back here, we're going to go back into the lead guys. As they seem to all single file out. As it's all chase guys. All the chase guys except for the number 99, John Meeks. Top 5 are chase guys as of right now. We're going to go ahead and pull that leaderboard up. There's your top 5. Those are all your chase guys right now fighting for a championship. While these guys are looking to try to get out there, try to get a head start into the points to make sure they have a shot at moving on to the next round. As they are 3 wide, well, probably a little bit less than 3 wide off of turn number 2. As we see Matt, he is relaxed right now. He's comfortable in his 5th place position. He's just waiting for these guys' tires to burn off. As we do have some shade coming in. He is gonna, he's gonna start trying to drive the heck out of it as we are getting closer and closer to the green flag pit stop area here at Michigan. We'll probably start seeing him come down around lap 50 to 40. If I'm correct. I'm going to check with that real quick. Alright, I said double check with that. We'll start seeing trucks coming in around lap 50 because from what I've heard, there's about 20 laps left of fuel in all of these trucks. So we're going to start seeing some guys may start planning out their strategy on when they're going to come in. As the number 99, he's fighting for that 5th position right now. Matt is, well, he's got a little bit of company from that number 99, but he's going to shut the door on him. As we're on lap 30 of 100 laps, getting closer and closer to the halfway mark. So about lap 50 is when we'll start seeing these pit stops. And then from there, some of these guys will be able to make it the rest of the way on fuel if no cautions were to come out. As, yeah, it definitely looks like number 21, he's definitely pulling away just a little bit, but Kurt is starting to gain on him once again. Kurt's only about 1.8 seconds in closing on him, not even a car length. If it was a car length, we'll see a bigger gap, but that's how powerful this draft is here at this track. We're going to go to the gearbox cam on this guy. As you see, number 20 right there, there's about a car length between them, but you can see he's gaining with that help of the draft. With these spoilers and splitters, the splitters, they're decently big on these trucks, so they're nothing small. If they were something small, then well, then that would be good. But it seems like we did have one person disconnect. That would be the number 28 machine of Nick Salesberg. He disconnected, not what he wanted to have happen to his first round of the chase. And you see a lot of these guys, they're trying to fight for position a little bit. And that's perfectly okay here at Michigan. As Matt, he is trying to close in on that rear bumper of the 20. As he is all the way up to 3rd position, but will he be there at the end? Because a lot of these guys are looking forward to next week. Next week we go to Las Vegas, and that's a win-in race. A lot of these guys, they like that track from what I've heard. They're looking forward to get going. Then right after that, we're off to North Wilkesboro, and that's it for this first round. And then 4 of these guys will get eliminated going into the round of 8. He's looking a little bit to the inside of Kurt. We're going to go back here to Kurt. Go to his gearbox. You can see how close Matt is to that rear bumper. That's all thanks to that front splitter. As we have a Deadpool car going out there. We're going to go over here to Aaron. Yeah, there's your Deadpool car right there. Matt's getting a good draft off of the 20 machine. We're going to go over here to the number 19 and Matt and go to his, what's it called, roll bar. I think Matt is comfortable in 3rd. As I probably said, he's probably waiting for these guys to start burning off their tires. As what in the heck happened to Ben? Looks like Ben got the deal right there, as it looks like Aiden McConaughey, he's coming down pit lane. I'm not 100% sure what is going on with him, but he is coming down pit lane, so green flag pit stops might be starting here, and this might be part of his strategy. As they're going to come down turn number 4. Yes, they're coming out turn number 4, so that will put him a lap down. I'm going to pull up a track map so I can tell who's pitting and who isn't. So yes, it looks like mostly everybody is out. Yes, he is out. He's coming through turns 1 and 2. So as of right now, everyone is relaxing and having fun. I'm not chasing that bit. do apologize for having to go on mute once again. I had to double check to make sure we had enough time going on. It looks like a lot of these guys are still trying to get going, as we did have someone apply to the league right before the race started. I do apologize for anyone that might have not been able to join. After lane number 21, he's still holding off the number 20 machine. I am double checking to make sure. Alright, yeah, we have plenty of time going on here. As we're probably start seeing these guys come down pit lane. Number 77 did come down pit lane as well. That's going to put him a lap down. So a lot of these guys, looks like their strategy is going on perfect the way they want it to. So that is 2 pit stops for the number 71 and 77 machine. As here comes Matt to the inside of Kurt, looking to take away that second place position. Obviously, Matt has been getting some good practice here at Michigan International, as he's going to fall back in line with the number 20 machine of Kurt. Right now is Chevy, Ford, and Toyota, 3 manufacturers battling it out for the lead. It's mostly been a little bit of a pack race. A lot of these guys did. Oh, here we have people coming in. John's coming into pit lane as well. We're gonna. Is anyone else going to come down pit lane? Number 5 did pit, so that's part of their strategy. So we're going to see the guys pit in about 10 or so laps. So we're going to go ahead and go to the gearbox. On the 21 machine. Are we going to see people behind the pit? No, not yet. We're going to go to pit lane 2. See if anyone else decides to come down pit road. Doesn't look like anyone else is coming down pit lane, so. As you're looking for 99, trying to challenge Matt for that 4th place position. If I had to guess, Matt right now is going to wait till these guys pit in for some fresh tires and fuel, and he's going to join them down pit road, most likely, as now he's trying to look to the inside once again on the 20 machine, but he's not going to quite get there. He's on old tires. He needs to come down for those fresh tires. As no one else has come down pit road just yet. As you see, number 71, he isn't back there a little bit. You'll see him right there. He is gaining on these lead cars. As number 99 is trying to challenge Matt for that 3rd place position. Sorry, but I think with these old tires, they're not going to be able to do too much. As we see Aiden McConaughey, he's looking to the inside. He's on fresh tires, so if you compare him to these cars, you can see the difference between fresh tires and old tires. With fresh tires, you got more working room than compared to old, as he will get his lap back. So when these guys pit, if anyone else follows them down pit lane, Aiden McConaughey might be your race leader when these guys pit. If these guys pit before he gets the lead, he'll be close to getting that race lead, as we don't see anyone pulling off just yet. I wouldn't be surprised if we see anything going on here shortly. Looks like maybe Kurt might be planning to come down. We do have one guy come down, number 25 of Richard Yeoman. He's coming down pit lane, so he'll be in jeopardy of going lap down. unless if these guys pit. If these guys pit, then he'll be good. But it doesn't look like these guys are going to pit just yet. These guys will probably push their truck to the absolute limit they can. As you see, Aiden McConaughey, he's gliding away as number 77 might be trying to come down soon as, well, 77 did pit. So he's going to be trying to look way around as some of these guys might be slowing down. They're not coming down just yet. Let's go back here to the number 9 machine, see if he's not coming in. No, he's not. Is number 3 penalty coming in? Yes, he is. There's Daniel Pretorius coming down pit lane to get fresh tires and fuel. And we're going to see if Aaron Shacklet, a lot of these guys want to see Aaron win. The same thing with Matt. But it's all about pit strategy right now. If they make it into pit strategy, then they should be good to go. As we just had 2 more cars come down pit lane. Number 99 and 13. They have come down pit lane. They're trying to get some fresh tires, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. As you see, Ben McMicking, here he comes with those fresh tires. As Ben is looking to the inside, when will these guys pit? They're not coming down just yet. They're literally going to push their truck to the limit. Even when they get halfway, it's going to be a stretch to see who can pull off a lap or pull it off on fuel, because I think they might need to do one more pit stop. As number 1 is Vincent and number 9 Josh has come down pit road. Same thing with Jeff Day. He's come down pit lane as well. It looks like number 21 is going to be coming down pit lane. Who else come down with them? Yep, there they go. They're all coming down. As Kurt sneaks by the 21, as he locks it up coming down pit lane. Chase Contenders trying to get points. As there goes Jeff Day out of pit lane. He's going away with that. Who's going to take the lead now? As a lot of these guys, they're going to get the lap back. As Matt's going to come out pit lane first, but he is not going to get the race lead. It's going to be Aiden McConaughey pulling away with that race lead. As Kurt has to serve a penalty for too fast in pit road. As it looks like everyone, they're now at halfway mark. They got fresh tires. They're going to stack them all back up. We're going to stick here with Matt Staten. See if he's managed. As the 88 comes down pit lane once again, he got a penalty as well. As the number 71 machine, he is your race leader as of right now. Matt Staten will come back into 4th position. Aiden McConaughey is pulling away with that race lead here at Michigan, as he has his teammate Ben McMicking right behind him. As number 77 does have a little bit of company from the number 99 machine of John Meeks. You guys remember John Meeks? He was here at Bristol, I do believe. If not Bristol, then it might have been Southern Nationals. But he did not show for the All-Star race on Bristol on dirt. We got a little bit of a battle going on back here between the 20, 19, and 21. But the number 20 is one lap down. We are halfway through this race. So right now, that number 19 only has to hold off the number 21 machine, because right now it's only top two that are chase contenders. The third place guy is not a chase contender. He came in late into the season, as he is hoping to, well, just gather points basically. Just get points together, come out and have fun. As Matt gets passed by the number 21 machine, he's going to play fall in line game with him. But this race is showing no sign of a caution anytime soon. As Abe McConaughey, he is getting caught. Well, the leaders behind him, they're catching him right now. He's the only chase car in the top two. Number 67, Ben McMicken, he got pushed out by the number 99 machine. And it looks like... Uh-oh. I do believe that number 25 machine... I do believe that number 25 machine is calling it a day. As we saw him racing down pit lane, I don't know what's going on with him. As I'm going to check it out and see what's going on with him. As I checked with them, they do not know what exactly happened, but number 99 has taken the lead away from Abe McConaughey, so that leaves second all the way down to seventh chase contenders. So all those chase contenders right now, they're trying to play a little bit of catch up. Hopefully, well, I'm pretty sure as of right now, they know there's a lot of race left. We're not even down to 40 to go just yet, but you see a lot of these guys, they're trying to use their stuff, trying to keep up with the number 99 machine. As teammates right now, they're fighting for second position. As here comes number 21 and 19. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a crank it up here tonight for a second time at Michigan. making up here tonight. As we see, Matt and the 21 are battling side by side once again here at Michigan, as Matt is trying to hold on to that second place position as he is trying to run down the number 99 machine of John Meeks. Matt is definitely going to be one of the fast trucks tonight with only 40 laps to go as of right now. It looks like most, if not all, people are done doing pit stops. We might see one more stop for some of these guys. If they're not going to stop, they're definitely going to try to stretch that fuel limit, if not run out on the final lap. This 21 will sneak that second place back from Matt. Yes, here comes number 19, fighting on the inside once again. And number 29, he's trying to look for a window for these guys to open it up to them. We see the number 99, he's trying to break the draft a little bit. Right now, they are gaining on the number 99 machine. So if they get past the number 99, those three chase trucks right there will be your top three. Speaking of top three, we're going to go ahead and pull up the top 5 leaderboard once again. There is your leaderboard for the top 5. As you can see, that 21 is gaining on that 99 machine, and now he's losing a little bit of ground, but that is perfectly fine. Our main concern right now is these chase guys. We don't really care about the non-chase guys. No offense to those guys, but they're doing pretty good. But these guys, they're running for a tie. The chase round starts here in Michigan and ends at Kansas. I know I'm saying as a lot. That's just who I am, I guess. We're looking here at the 29 and not 29. 21 and 19. Looks like the 19 might get passed by the number 29 machine. I think Matt might be trying to save a little bit of tire, so he has something to go at the end. If not, he could very well be trying to save fuel as well. If he's trying to save fuel, then that's pretty smart of him to do so, because the more fuel you save, the better chance you have to get the race win if these guys were to run out. We see the number 21 has caught that number 99 machine as he's looking to the inside of the number 99. Will he have enough to get past him? Yes, no, maybe so. Not quite yet. That 99 is giving him a run for his money as of right now. There he goes. He has a splitter out front. And there, does he have it cleared? Not quite yet. Will he have it cleared off of turn number 2? No, not yet. Some of these guys, they're waiting for that caution flag to come out, hopefully, because they want to restack these cars up and get back going. There's only 13 cars on the track right now. Number 25 has not disconnected just yet, but he is definitely in pit lane for some reason. Not quite sure what is going on there, but nonetheless, he is doing okay. As Matt will take that second position. So right now, top 3, chase contenders. As Matt is literally trying to find a way to that rear bumper of that 21 machine to attempt to pull away with the race lead. But he knows he's going to use that draft to his advantage. Because you don't know what the draft does. When a car gets behind another car, that car behind that car has to use less throttle. And that can save a little bit of gas. And that little margin could be the difference between winning a race and losing a race. As Matt might be trying to look for a way around him, but I don't think he's going to get around him just quite yet. We're coming down to 30 laps to go here in a little bit. We're going to go do a driver cam. So why not? We're going to go over here to Garrett, our third place sitter. There's Garrett Viton. As Garrett Viton, he is trying to fall in line with the number 19 team. As Matt is also trying to have a little bit of fun here. We want to go ahead and go to his roll bar. There's his roll bar. You can see Matt right in front of him on his 3-monitor setup. We're going to go ahead and go down here to Matt. There's Matt for you right there. He is second place right now. He is going to try to hold off his 29 machine. The 21 is pulling away with that race lead. He has about a 0.3 second gap on Matt, while Garrett might be falling back just a little bit. Yeah, he is falling back a little bit, but he's going to get that run off of turn number 2. As we are down to only 30 laps to go. This time by. Looks like Matt might be getting a little bit of time. Yeah, he's gaining on that total machine. We are officially down to 30 laps to go. These guys are ready to get off this track. As we see one guy coming down pit lane, Ben McMicken is coming down pit lane. He wants to make sure he's good on fuel to be there at the end. He might be just taking gas and go. If it's gas and go, then he might very well be... No, he's taking tires as well. So that's going to probably scare a little bit of people. Because when they saw him come down pit lane, they know they're going to have to, well, think about what they want. Ben will go a lap down. He might have just taken right sides only. So these guys saw Ben come down. He pitted around when these guys pitted as well. So they might be getting a little bit nervous going, I might actually have to pit again. Or I could run out of fuel. And if they run out of fuel, then they can't make it to the finish. And that's what a lot of these guys are worried about coming down here to try to make a finish. Like Aaron is getting a little bit close to that outside lane wall. And we see Vincent back there. He's chilling, but that number 99, he is pretty much held on to that the fourth position from Vincent. I think Vincent might just have to settle with a fifth place finish, and that's not too bad for the first round here. We see another guy up here with the red spoiler, Kurt Stout. He's getting caught by the lead lap cars with only 27 laps to go. So now our guys come down pit lane. Now the leaders are probably like, crap. Now I might actually have to pit because we saw the 5 come down a little bit after Ben. So now you guys are having to consider, do I just want gas and go or do I want tires as well? Because if the caution comes out, that's going to be a game changer for these guys. Because one caution, well, is a caution. That's going to piss some people off. Guaranteed. Especially if it's these lead cars right here. If they see a caution come out, that's not the one thing they're going to want to see. They're going to want to see, well, a bit of everything. They want to see good, clean racing. They want to see everyone go to the finish. Because right now, as it's looking, it's going to be 10th and down. That will be a lap down. So some of these guys might be praying for a caution. If they're praying for a caution, then they might actually get a caution. We got a little bit of shade coming back down on the racetrack. I am honestly wondering who's going to make it to the finish on fuel. Because these top 4 guys, maybe even top 5, they haven't really hit it in a while. So I don't know what their tank of gas is like. With 24 laps to go, they could come down here with 20 laps to go to make sure they're good on fuel. Or maybe someone will stay out and they might have enough fuel. You don't know that. As we got people stacking up a little bit. And we go to the roll cage. As we see number 3 truck come down pit lane right in front of the leaders. So now the leaders are probably thinking, well, if not already thinking, they're probably like, how many cars are coming down pit lane to take fuel and tires? As I just heard, number 20 car of Kirk, he's pitting this time for fuel and tires, most likely. So yeah, that kind of confirms, because we saw the 20 car come down with these group of people, with 21 and 19. We saw him come down. So that's pretty much guaranteeing these guys have to pit again. So will we see the top 2 guys come down? I don't remember if Garrett came down with these guys, but as we see Ben McMicken here taking back his lap, as Aiden McConaughey is, God knows, oh there he is. They're taking back their lap. These guys might be on fuel saving mode. As we saw that 71 machine pull right in front of that 29. We're going to stick here with the back bumper of number 19 machine of Matt Staton. Matt is keeping a good little gap between him and them, as he is pulled up all over that rear bumper of the 21 machine. Will they come down? No, no sign of coming down. They're going to probably try to run it to the end. As here comes Aiden McConaughey to that rear bumper of the 19 machine. He's probably going to try to get that lap back, as number 99 also came down for fuel and tires. I did not notice him coming down pit lane. There's that number 99 machine. So who is saving fuel and who isn't? once again, these two cars might be pushing it as far as they can. And so here comes the 99 and 20 machine. They're taking their lap back. As that was pretty close to almost being a caution right there between 20 and 71. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to question when these guys are going to run low on fuel, if not already running low. As you see that, we're on board with Matt right here, right next to his RPM gauge. To the left, that gauge right there, that's his fuel pressure. If you see that dial start going down, that means he's running out of fuel. As number 71 came back down pit lane with someone else, I do believe that might have been Ben. Yes, that would be Ben McMicking. Once again, we're on board here with number 21. I'm not quite sure where the fuel gauge is on this one, as now your leaders are coming down pit lane. There are your race leaders coming down pit lane. All top 3 round of 12 guys. Now who's gonna take the race lead away from these guys? We're gonna stay focused right here. So as of right now, it looked like 7th and down are lap down, but they have a chance to get their lap back. As it's going to be close. It's going to be really close here. Kurt is still a lap down. So it looks like number 99 will be your race leader once again. Or will he? Yeah, it's going to be close. As Aaron Shacklet they're all coming off. There goes Matt. He's going to be a third one off pit lane. As number 99 will get his lead back for right now, not fur. As Daniel Pretorius, he's still on pit lane. As number 28 has returned. The 28 truck has returned from whatever. It looks like he's going to possibly park it right there. But that's your race leader right now, as it looks like number 88 is also coming down. Number 99 is your race leader. Aaron is not gaining on him right now. Actually, he is gaining ground on that number 99 machine. As we're going to get ready to see number 28 come back from a little bit of a snooze of some sort. That number 28 dude wipe car. As number 9 has a little bit of company for the number 20 machine. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit of bumper action go into the back of the bumper. For people that are coming in here, I want you guys to know, as of right now, these guys have only had one caution, and one caution only. So this race will most likely go green the rest of the way, as Matt has a bit of a gap. We will interview all the chase guys tonight, just this once. All these chase contender guys will get an interview here tonight, and we'll talk about how their chase is going like after we interview top 3, the winners of the race, depending on what's going on. As we're going to go back here to Matt. Matt is not doing too well. He's in 4th position, but he is far behind number 29 machine, but he does have help from that 28 machine. So it might be the Toyota gang trying to get him back up there with the 29-21. There's only 14 laps to go here. I lose the number 71 machine of Aiden McConaughey. He is 1 lap down. Kurt is no longer a lap down as well. So as of right now, Aiden McConaughey, he's trying to play catch up with that leader, but yes, I don't think he has enough time coming down to the 10 to go mark. Unless if a caution comes out. If a caution was to come out, well, then he will most likely be good to go. Swing is all over that rear bumper of the 71 machine. If I was him, I would be a little bit careful with that 71 machine, because if they get tangled up into something, then that could very well mean they could spin and wreck. As the 29 machine is gaining ground on the 21 of Aaron Shacklet. Right now, the points don't mean nothing to number 99. Points mean everything for these chase guys. As we had everyone in the chase except for maybe one or two people. I'm pretty sure it's only one. The 00, Travis Rollon. I don't think he was able to make it here tonight. As Aaron Shacklet, he is definitely trying to stay in front of that 29 machine. We're down to 10 laps to go. That number 99 is definitely pulling away with that race lead. He has all lapped cars around him, and that's what he wants to see. He has plenty of help from these guys. Probably not. Some of these guys around the 12s way to start the not normal season. But it's definitely one of the better ones that some of these guys wanted, such as the 21, 29, and 19. They're all looking at top 3 in points. Matt will be 3rd in points from this finish. With only 9 laps to go, Matt could very well be trying to catch up, as he is definitely gaining time on the leader, but I don't think he has enough tires or enough help within the amount of time we have left here in this race, unless if a caution was to come out. If the caution was to come out, then he would most likely be good to go. Some of these lap cars, John has to be a little bit cautious around these lap cars, because these lap cars get tangled up and spin right in front of him. And if that was to happen, then that will definitely bring out a caution. If not, then I will have to give the command to the admin to throw the caution if iRacing did not throw one. But that's the race leader as of right now, the number 99 machine. But he's got to look out, because that 21 and 29 are catching that race leader. As we speak right now, they are 1.7 behind in catching. I will go ahead and pull up our top 5 here, so you guys can take a look for yourself. You can see how close they are. They're only 1.4 seconds behind that race leader. That number 99, he came in strong today, saying that he's going to win this thing, and he might be right. 7 laps to go, coming down to 6. He might be able to win this, but if these 2 cars are able to catch him, then it will definitely be an interesting race on how they're going to try to do this. Because these guys, they're going to be going to Las Vegas next weekend, and they're going to be trying to go in hard, because next weekend is a win in, and if you win, you advance to the next round. If not, well, then you better hope that you're good to go. As we are down to 5 laps to go here at Michigan International Speedway. I just want this to be said out here. If the white flag was to come out and the leader was cross the line for 1 lap to go, then that will be your race. No matter what happens, if the caution comes out or if someone wrecks, the caution will not be able to come out. So if a caution was to happen, it would have to happen here in the next few laps. As you see, Kurt, he's a little bit off the pace. As they have caught the race leader. Here comes 21, trying to make a pass for that race lead. What will he do to get that race lead away from that number 99 machine? As it looks like right now, he dives to the inside lane to that number 99. As they get a little bit of door action off turn number 4. As right now they're fighting. John leads that lap once again. It was close. And I mean, it was close. Garrett Viton, he is trying to fight with them for a 3-way battle for the lead. It took them down to 2 laps to go, so if the caution was to come out, now would have to be a time. Because if you guys want to have a chance at getting that race win, they would have to stack them up somewhere on the track, but I don't think that's going to happen. 2 would go at the line, getting ready to come back around for the white flag next time by. As Garrett Viton, he is trying to make one final charge for that number 21 machine here at Michigan. As we see number 99 blinking out a little bit. As it doesn't look like they're going to stack it up just yet. As the 21 will be looking for a storybook start here at Michigan for the first round of the chase. White flag is going in the air this time. Now it's game on. Does Garrett have anything left for that 21 machine? Or did he use everything he had? He's going to try to use the help from the number 9's draft. Here he comes to the inside lane down the backstretch. As he's gaining one last time. He is gaining time. He's 0.19 and closing. He has one final shot coming through turns 3 and 4, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Here comes another 99 to the inside of the 29 machine. As that's not going to be enough. Aaron Shackler is going to be your race winner here tonight in the storybook opening here for the round of 12. feature race winner, number 21 of Aaron Shacklett. We will be pulling him in here shortly, but we're gonna go ahead and start with our third place guy. We're gonna start with him here in a second once he's done doing some burnouts here. All right. Finishing third here tonight at Michigan International. So, John, you came in strong, saying you're gonna win this thing. What happened?
And I lost the nose. I could not get any turn in the middle of the corners.
So, with the race finally over, and we saw you up there for quite a bit, and then the second place, third place guy caught up to you. How do you think that's going to affect you going into Las Vegas next week?
Well, Las Vegas is one of the better tracks for me. As long as I get to run that outside line, I think I'll have something for them.
So, with that being said, with Michigan finally over with one caution and you guys having to do 2 pit stops, did you think you were going to see anyone out there that would try to stretch the fuel all the way?
Yeah, I thought that 71 or 77 would try doing that. I worked on my pit entry the whole practice just so I gained that time. It worked out in the end, get me a third though.
Well, before you go here, is there any friends, family, sponsors, anything like that you want to thank here tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my nephew. He's watching the race broadcast.
All right, hopefully we'll pull you back in next week for Las Vegas. All right, we're going to have to pull in our second place person. And, of course, we have in second place, number 29 of Garrett Vighton.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting really used to talking to you now.
I mean, don't get that cocky, my guy.
Oops, did I just say that?
So
okay, what's the question today?
Oh, I don't know. Probably the usual. How do you think that's going to affect you going into the Las Vegas race next weekend?
I wish this race was 101 laps because
I mean technically it was.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I really needed one more lap to get Aaron. I had a run on him coming out of 4, actually coming out of 2 on the last lap, and just not enough time. But P2's nice, good points. Going in there next week at Vegas. I was doing pretty good at Vegas in trucks a couple weeks ago. So we're just going to try and carry the momentum over. I was trying to do the last to first challenge today, so didn't work out.
Well, obviously. We did see you start in the back a little bit and then work your way through the field. So when all those other lead cars started going down pit lane, did you originally think you had enough fuel to make it all the way?
Yeah, I was not concerned about fuel at all. That we had the first green flag stop and then that second long run, I burned up my tires a little bit more than I would have liked, but I had to try and catch guys in front of me to stay in the drafts. And same with the third run. It was like I had to catch Aaron because if I didn't catch Aaron, I knew there was no chance.
In which you were catching him just a little bit. And then we saw your final run on the backstretch and going through turns 3 and 4, and you didn't pull it off there. But
yeah, it happens. I'm not gonna be. I mean, I'm mad, but I'm not upset with a P2. That's for sure.
So next week Vegas, 1 and in, and then we go to North Wilkesboro. Are those 2 strong tracks, or are those like get me off the sim?
Yes and no. Vegas, love it. North Wilkesboro, never done a lap in my life. I have less of an idea there than I did at what was it, South Boston or whatever we did.
Okay, you want me to describe it for you?
Crappy.
South Boston and Atlanta.
So bumpy, high banks, short straightaways. Okay.
Well, before you let go here,
Any sponsors, family members, yada yada yada.
no.
My dad
Okay.
was actually. Yeah, I know. I already know what you're gonna ask. My dad was actually behind me the entire time watching, so that was kind of cool. I guess he didn't want to go up and talk to my mom.
Oh god, that's gonna be a fight later.
It's okay. They don't watch the live stream anyway.
Ah.
But yeah, it was kind of cool. Every time, like I got tight, I was like, oh crap. He was like, oh, that's close. But I'm sure he didn't understand when I kept saying, "Give me the good suck." That probably scared him a little bit. So.
Okay. Okay.
And on that, thanks Dr. Pepper and Ohio State for losing to Oral Roberts. Goodbye. Talk to you later, Russell.
Oh my god.
Kick me out. Kick me out now before I say something else stupid.
Yeah, that I am. Well, finishing here in first place tonight for the first round of the chase, number 21 of Aaron Shacklet. So, Aaron. Oh, I was about to get your driver cam. But
Yeah, the light in the room, so
That's
it's
fine.
dark.
So with the first round finally over, or the first race of the round, how do you think that's going to affect you going into Las Vegas?
Feel good. I think Vegas will be fun. This one, I was surprised on the win. The way the race started out, I wasn't keeping pace very good, but that high line set in and saving tires helped me.
So then right after Vegas, we go straight to North Wilkesboro for the elimination race. Do you think that's going to affect you big, or do you think you're going to get that winning in next week?
I don't know. I'm hoping to, carry over off of that Southern National win I had, another short track. I've been doing some practice laps at it, so that'll be an exciting race.
So with the green flag pit stops coming into effect with only one caution tonight, do you think going into next week that's going to be a big factor? Because from what I heard from Garrett, you guys might have thought you were able to stretch it all the way to the end.
I definitely didn't have the gas, but my tires felt good. So we'll see what Vegas brings. It was a couple interesting pits. Kurt blew through the first one trying to overpass me. That would have been a good pickup because I overshot my my stall on the first one, but my second pit stop, everything went good.
Yeah, we saw it from the live camera because we saw you guys come down pit lane. Kurt overshooting it by a long shot. Do you think we're going to have more cautions next week, or do you think we're going to have about the same from this week?
I think we'll have a couple. It's a little bit shorter of a track. But everybody's been doing really good, since the beginning. There's been a really good improvement. Everybody racing clean and hard.
Because last time we were here, we had a 30-car field and about 9 cautions, and that was quite ridiculous, if you ask me. But,
Sure, hopefully it's nothing near that.
But yeah, again, that's kind of expected for North Wilkesboro since it's such a short track. Before they go here, is there any friends, sponsors, families, the normal stuff you want to thank?
Yeah, all the same family for coming out and watching. It was an exciting one, and thanks for everybody tuning in.
All right, well, hopefully next week you get in there and win.
All right, sounds good. See you next week.
All right, let's see here. Who we gonna pull in? Let's go ahead and pull in good old Josh.
Hero, your time's coming.
No, okay. That was an interesting thing to get pulled into, I would say.
Absolutely.
uh, number 9, Josh Thompson, finishing ninth. Number 9, finishing ninth, if you know what I mean. But first round in the chase, finally over, Josh.
Yeah, it was it was a rough race for me. I started up there in what, fourth, I think, fifth. I just couldn't keep up with them. The truck just kept falling off. I'm not sure what was going on, and I just couldn't save tires. It was a rough race for me, this one.
Yeah, especially with all that happening, and then with the race finally over.
Oh,
Do you think next week at Las Vegas, since that's a one and in race, what do you think is going to be the biggest factor there?
I think just having patience. It's a half mile, but it's a tighter half mile, especially on the front stretch there. Just staying patient, picking your spots, and just trying to be there at the end.
So, I do believe you tagged the wall a little bit here tonight.
I did.
Do you think when we go to North Wilkesboro as well, with that being basically South Boston and Atlanta mixed into one, do you think that's going to affect you guys?
Yeah, I mean that's a tough track. It's one of my favorites. So hopefully I could do well there. But it's a tough track all around, and hopefully everybody gets practice, and we can put this Republic Services Mack truck Chevy Silverado in first place, and hopefully get a W on one of these at least.
Is that your goal? Just to get one win this season?
Yeah, I'll take one win, but consistency is the name of my game. I like to at least top 10. I was begging for a top 10 tonight.
And you got top 10.
Yeah. My prayers were answered, I guess. And I just like consistency, being there at the end, and if I get a win, fantastic. But I believe you could probably point yourself in and be just fine.
Yeah, I'll 100% take your place in the chase. I'll win it from the booth.
There you go, buddy. Sounds good.
All right, but before we let you go here, since I've been doing this to everyone else, is there any friends, family, sponsors, anything like that you want to thank here tonight?
Yeah, my wife.
Since I know you're not used to that.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, I want to thank my wife. She, she tolerates me coming up here in the game room and running around with you guys every Friday night. So she's the greatest.
Well, hopefully next week you pull you back in for that first win of the season.
Yeah, I'll thank her again then too. Thanks, Russ.
All right, let's see here. Who else do we want to pull in? You know what? The number 28 of Nick Salesberg, the number 28 dude wipe car, coming back in late in the race. Nick, how are you?
I am feeling terrible.
So what happened there? We saw you up there a little bit, and then you disconnected. What happened?
So the 13, I think, ran into the wall, then came down on me. So I was just going to pit and get my fast repair, but I ended up blowing my motor on the front straightaway. And I ended up coming out like 3 laps down, and I hit the wall like twice, and then I went in and just sped on pit road, and then
It just wasn't a good night overall.
yep.
So going next weekend to Las Vegas, we have heard quite a bit of drivers here talk about Las Vegas and how excited they are for it. How do you think that's going to affect you going into Las Vegas?
I think it can affect me a lot. I'm pretty good there. It's one of my favorite tracks in Sim. I've won a few races in like the official series, and I think it can affect me a lot.
then right after Las Vegas, we go straight to a short track for the final time of the season. Do you think that North Wilkesboro racetrack, is that going to affect you, or are you just going to try to make sure you're good on points and just log laps for that track?
I think I'm gonna make sure I'm good on points. I'm not really good at a short track racer.
Well, then, especially from last week with the Dirt Bristol race. Well, since I've asked many guys here already, with this stream going longer because of this, is there any friends, family, sponsorship you want to thank here tonight?
I like to thank my family for watching me. Dude Wipes, Wipe Different, and yeah, that's it.
All right, hopefully next week we pull you in for Las Vegas. All right, let's get to number 5. Number 5 of John Bridges coming in here tonight with a 7th place finish. John, we saw you up there.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, but if I had to guess, you're not too happy right now because we saw you get a little bit of net code towards the start of the race and then fall back a little bit. Does that?
Yeah, I'm not very happy at all, to be honest. I felt like I had the race in hand. I led the most laps last time we were here. I passed guys at will, and then Aiden saying netcode, I call BS. Whether it looks like it or not. I know what it looks like on your side, but being in the car, he came.
It feels a lot different.
He was down low. Yeah, he was down low, and no reason to get that close to me. What happens when you get that close? People say net code or whatever, but there was no reason to be a foot away from me at that point.
And especially
because I had the high side and he had the low side. And
especially with people being in different states, that could also affect what people see. Such as, I'm in Kansas. It might have been net code. It might not have been.
Yeah. So it's super frustrating that there's no reason to put us in that position in the middle of the corner. Either he got, overdrove the corner and got loose, but either way, it doesn't matter. Ruined my race. Frankly, I feel like I guess I just should have spun out and I got a caution at that point, or spun him out. It was like I got punished for saving it. I saved it after I pound the wall. I was telling the guys in the chat room that if you actually look at it, I had to pit one extra time than the leaders, and I finished, I think, 21 seconds behind them. So that's with an extra pit stop. So there's no doubt that, again, I would have won. So pretty ridiculous.
Going next week into Vegas, it's Vegas, baby. You're going to go gamble a little bit, but how do you think that's going to affect you going into it?
I don't know. I don't wreck people intentionally, and that won't pay off anyways. But I tell you what, he did this to me at Bristol. He did this to me this time. He just needs to give me some space, quit driving over your head. If he loses it in the corner, that's fine. But yeah, I'm going to go into Vegas and win. That's all I can do. So
if he did something like this at Vegas, are you taking him with you?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I don't even have to think about that. I should have tonight. So.
Well, yet again, that's just showing how kind you can be and just letting it go.
Yeah. Like I said, I was hoping for a caution. I think if a caution came out, I would have been right back in there again. Like I said, if you look at the race and finishing 21 seconds behind with an extra pit stop, that would have put me in a great spot.
And which, when we saw it happen, you did a great job saving that, by the way. I'm just hoping one day iRacing fixes their netcode problem to where we can't rely on just saying it was either netcode or not netcode. It would just be it was or it wasn't that guy's fault.
Yeah, and it's hard because I go back to being in the car because we race all the time. I race outside of this league, and netcode to me has never been an excuse for me hitting somebody else or somebody hitting me, because one, you put yourself, if you're that close to a person to where netcode can occur, then that's one thing, especially in the middle of the corner. But two, when you're inside the car and feel like you get hit and pushed out of the way, is a little different. I think it's not really. I think the netcode occurs on the replay. But when you're in there, I feel like I could see, because I have a 3 monitor setup. Yeah. I could see him come up to me and door slam me. So netcode doesn't work for me because I was live when it happened and could see him coming up and finally hit me and push me in the wall. So netcode doesn't really work for me. Maybe that shows on the replay differently, but when I'm in the car, I could see from my left-hand side that he was coming and sure enough hit me.
So, off that topic now, we're going to go ahead and just focus
Sure.
on North Wilkesboro. What do you think North Wilkesboro is going to be?
Ooh, yeah, that'll be that's a fun track, but man, that's loose. It's usually how it goes there.
So, before we let you go here tonight, I've asked this the same thing from everyone. So if we didn't get you that one time, you won Bristol, I do believe, or if it wasn't Bristol,
Yeah.
it was some other track.
Yeah.
Is there any friends, family, sponsors, anything like that you want to thank out here tonight?
No, just thanks. I'll thank you for putting my paint scheme together. I appreciate that. That's kind of an old throwback sponsorships paint scheme that I like, the whole Skull Bandit. So appreciate it.
Well, hopefully next week we pull you in. And
Thanks, man.
And hopefully it's under better circumstances than tonight.
Yeah, I can only hope. Yeah, thanks.
All right. Finishing 5th position, we have the number 1 truck of Vincent Goosey. Vincent, how are you?
I'm feeling good. You know, it was a nice run today. Helped out by a long run pace from doing some of those NIS races, and all in all, nice day.
So, going next week into Las Vegas, what do you think that's going to do for you?
I think Las Vegas will kind of help me, because I personally love Las Vegas. It's one of my favorite mile and a halves. So I personally think that I can do pretty well there. But I got to see how my competition is, because supposedly they've been getting practice.
Well, especially with the AI finally getting released with Las Vegas. And then North Wilkesboro next, right after Vegas. Do you think Wilkesboro is going to be a bit more of a challenge for you, or do you think you're going to be good to go for the round of 8?
I think Wilkesboro is going to be the biggest challenge for me because I'm not the greatest on short tracks. I struggle, but you know what? That's what practice is for. You know, come back and practice all night.
All right. Well, before we go here tonight, is there any friends, family, sponsors, anything like that you want to thank here tonight?
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for getting me my simulator. I say it all the time, but it's true. And I'd like to thank my spotter that was helping me out this race. He really gave me good information. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gotten 5th.
All right. Hopefully next week we pull you back in at Las Vegas.
And I'd like to thank my spotter that was helping me out this race. He really gave me good information.
And here we stand with the number 19 coming in 4th position. You can see the disappointed look on his face. Matt.
Yeah. That was heart-wrenching as soon as I realized I had overshot my pit.
So, with Michigan finally over, you're looking at a solid 3rd in points. How does that make you feel going into Vegas?
Well, it's definitely a confidence booster. As I said last week, I am looking to go the distance, so it's a good start. It's a good stepping stone. And hopefully can keep the momentum going.
And then right after Vegas, we go straight to North Wilkesboro.
I'm with Garrett. I have never turned a lap there. So we're going to be on an even playing field.
So with that all being said and done, and then Michigan, how was your Michigan run overall? We saw you up there in 2nd, 3rd, 4th. This is probably one of the more better finishes you've had here.
Yeah, it was definitely a good run tonight. I definitely feel like if I wouldn't have overshot my pit, I would have been right there with Aaron and Garrett. But unfortunately, driver error, overshot the pit. Tires were a little more worn off than what I was expecting. Slid through the box. Was kicking myself in the rear end after that.
So, with that all being said and done, I'm going to try to wrap the stream up as fast as I can. Before I let you go, is there any friends, family, sponsorships, the normal, usual questions you'd like to thank tonight?
Mom, she was watching tonight. She was probably rooting me on in the chat. Bass Pro, Bud Light, and I want to thank you for putting on this league. It's probably one of the best leagues I've ever been in. It's a lot of fun, and appreciate you doing it for us.
Hi. You're all very welcome, and hopefully next week we pull you back in at Las Vegas.
I hope so.
All right.
Have a good one.
You too. As I do apologize for seeing that, or if you guys seen that, we're going to go ahead and pull in. Let's see. Yeah. You know what? We have the number 77 Premium Plus Crackers of Ben McMicking. Ben, you came home tonight in 8th position.
That's pretty good. No,
So, going next weekend is Las Vegas. How's that getting you going? Are you pumped for it, or are you just...
well, I have to be pumped. I have to do better than this before. This was terrible. I was like locked down the whole race. I gotta do something better. I gotta come out there. I gotta win. So yeah, I'm pumped.
Hopefully it's better next week, because we're at Vegas. It's gonna go to night race.
Well, you gotta take a gamble. Hopefully I don't end up without my clothes on, drunk in the middle of the street. But it's Vegas.
Okay.
It's Vegas.
You know
what happens in Vegas? Vegas stays.
We've had 2 people come in here and talk like that,
and make everything a lot better.
Oh yeah, what am I gonna do?
Oh well.
So then, right after Vegas, we go straight to North Wilkesboro.
Classics.
Are you ready?
Well, I'll have to do a little bit of practice just to get used to. I've never raced there, so I'll have to get the groove in, but hopefully it'll be nice.
Alright, well, before we let you go, is there any friends, family, sponsorships, anything like that you want to say?
Hey, yo, Mom! It's your boy! I'm on a chair, on a computer, doing random stuff, not even getting paid, but I got Matt Murders on there. Hope you're proud. There you go. I miss you. Talk to me. Okay, that's all.
Language.
I didn't say anything rude.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say.
Hopefully we'll pull you back in for Vegas.
Hopefully it'll be last. First.
Yeah.
And now we have number 71 of Aiden McConaughey coming in here with a 10th place finish. Are you mad?
I don't know. Pretty sure I am.
Well,
yeah, I'm mad.
So Michigan finally being over and going into Las Vegas, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, what about North Wilkesboro?
I love North Wilkesboro.
How do you like the deja vu?
I don't want to talk about it. This is just a repeat of 2019. This is bullcrap.
You mean 2020?
No, 2019, right?
2020.
No, 19. Shut
2020.
up. 2019.
Aiden, what year are we in?
2021. My last Michigan race here in the rookie series was in 2019. Yes?
No, it was last year.
I don't remember having my Michigan race here being in the Rona.
It was in the Rona.
Alright, it was in the Rona.
You have COVID now. So, with that being said, we don't know where the cut line is as of right now. Are you scared that you won't make it past the first round?
Nope. With Las Vegas coming up, got a fast truck there. North Wilkesboro, I feel great about the track. I've been running it ever since it came out, so I don't really see a reason to be nervous.
Well, before you let you go, is there any friends, family, sponsors, anything like that you want to thank?
The L Juice.
Okay. Well, no, and he left. Well, and now we have the final person of the night.
I made a mistake.
Yeah. Let's see here. You finished 11th. Kurt, are you mad?
No, I'm disappointed in myself. The only person who could be blamed for speeding on pit road.
Trying to gain one position.
Yeah, it didn't end up working out.
So, going next weekend in Las Vegas, we heard you talking a little bit about it last week. What are your thoughts on that?
It's going to be loose, it's going to be slick, and everybody's going to be all over the place.
How much money would you want to bet that someone's going to get pissed off that race?
It's a winning in. There's going to be a lot of bumpers, so I could see some. We're going to need some therapy afterward.
Are you going to give the bumper?
I will give the bumper if I need to.
And then right after Las Vegas, we go straight to North Wilkesboro. Are you ready for that?
That track is gonna be, a bumpy one.
There are other words you want to use, but you can't.
Nope, can't use them.
So, with the round of 12 finally started, are you going to make it to the round of 8?
I hope so. You just gotta survive.
Well, before we let you go, any friends, families, sponsors, anything like that you want to thank here tonight?
I had a couple people watching, so I'd like to thank them for their support.
Well, hopefully next week we pull it back in for Las Vegas.
Alright. See you then.
Alright, you heard straight from Kurt Stout. That's going to wrap it up here tonight at Michigan International Raceway. We'll be back next weekend here. Well, not here. We'll be back next weekend at Las Vegas for the second round of the round of 12. Make sure you guys enjoyed it. If you're new here, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button.